Let's read source 3 of the Mexico City investigation. It's titled Mexico City's Water Crisis by Jonathan Watts. But first, let's look at the central question to see what our purpose is for reading this source. Why is access to water unequal in and around Mexico City? Okay, let's start reading this source here in the attribution to see where the source comes from. Excerpted and adapted from the article Mexico City's Water Crisis, From Source to Sewer, written by Jonathan Watts in 2015 and published in The Guardian. Now let's read the headnote for more details about the source. Jonathan Watts travels around the world researching environmental problems for his articles in the British newspaper The Guardian. For the article below, he spent a week following the path of water in and around Mexico City. He interviewed or gathered information on country and city dwellers, government officials, engineers, sewage workers, pipe drivers, university professors, and water activists. Okay, we're ready to read the source itself. Let's read this article by Jonathan Watts. Water pressure matches income levels. Both go down the further you get from Cutzamala. In the wealthy western neighborhoods of Miguel Hidalgo and Coajimalpa, where most of the city's golf courses are, water pressure is high enough for lawn sprinklers. Close to the center, in the commercial districts of Polanco and Benito Juarez, the upper and middle classes have to get by with less than half that pressure, and they face occasional shortages. This is nothing, though, compared to the situation in eastern Iztapalapa, where pipe pressure is extremely low and taps are dry more often than not. Located in the east of Mexico City, Iztapalapa is the poorest, most crowded, and least water-sufficient neighborhood in the city. Consumption by wealthy districts in the west and leaks in between leave only a trickle more than 150 kilometers from the source. SACMEX, the city's water office, invests more in Iztapalapa than in any other neighborhood, but the challenge is huge. City officials explain that Iztapalapa's development was largely unplanned. About 1.8 million, mostly poor people, have moved to the area in the past 4 decades, and the infrastructure is slowly being built around them. It does not help that the well water in the area contains toxic chemicals that have to be filtered in purification plants.